Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, we're here at the climax of each chapter, the class trials. Today, we're gonna figure out who murdered Sakura! No! It's between Hiro and Toko, in my opinion. I feel like this is the case. I feel like I've had the closest grasp of what happened, I think. I feel like this is the chapter where I feel like, okay, this is probably what happened. Like, I know how everything played out, but it's just like, I don't know who did it. But that whole locker room mystery, I still don't understand that though. We climbed okay. Alright, let's go. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and then suddenly, as always, boom! Made a sudden stop. The ride was over. The doors opened once again. Okay. Ooh, this is like Egyptian. Nice. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment. Okay, yeah, here we go. A deadly. Ooh. Alright, let's go. Let's prep for this trial. Okay, let's obviously open the handbook. Okay, let's close the handbook, because... yeah, no, let's open the handbook. I want to look at the truth bullets. Okay, we got... oh my god. We have 21 truth bullets, okay. The door. Okay, the Sakura with, no, with the blows on her head and the blood coming down from her mouth. Okay. Yeah. Bloodstain. Candy. Yeah. We already know what the secret is with this one. It's actually 2 bottles instead of 1. Figure on the floor. Yeah. That came from those bottles. A protein drink, she was poisoned. So, okay, so obviously the killer was in the locker at some point. Okay. So that's basically... Sakura had written notes to Toko. Toko claims she didn't go. Byakuya claims he didn't go. And Hiro claims he didn't go. But I don't think Byakuya really went. I feel like Byakuya is too smart to, like, actually go to, like, the thing. Everybody else is stupid. Byakuya confirmed that he received Sakura but didn't go. Confirmed Sakura's note but didn't go. Pocket trash. Yeah. Yellow powder. That confirms she was in the chem lab. Yeah. 2 blows to the head. Bottle experiment, yeah. Toko, yeah. Chem lab shelf. Source of the powder. Yeah. So that's basically, yeah. Okay. I'm still a little confused, but I feel like I think I know what kinda happened. Alright, let's go.
Let's begin with a basic. If you can, I'll. Now then. Where?
No, I already know he's just gonna come in and like, oh, which one of you jerks did it?
We already know who did it.
Yep. Who did it?
Whoa. Deja vu.
Yeah, because that's what happened was the last chapter 3. That's what happened last chapter. She was like, we already know who did it. It was Hiro.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro.
I really thought
one of you.
Idiot.
I'm with you on this one, Byakuya.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Mina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer, but she has some reason for believing that. Do you want to hear another thing about non-stop debates? No! No! I always count. Alright, here we go.
It was one of you.
It was one of you.
One of you killed Sakura.
Okay, so this is when she, like, oh, they received the
You all
notes.
had a motive.
Okay, what was the
You
motive?
hated her.
Okay.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
Whoa.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's as low as you can get.
Alright. Some concrete reason why Hina suspect those three specifically. I'm sure she's mentioned it, yeah, I know.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason?
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong!
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yep!
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
She's always looking
So
mad.
there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Yeah. Obviously. Oh, non-stop debate again. Alright, let's go. Pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay.
I didn't either.
Oh, hero!
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong.
Hey, where'd that rapper come from then, hero? Come on, spill the beans.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you drew
Huh?
a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse,
It's
I
Hiro.
totally
It has to be
memorized
Hiro.
An entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Well, Hiro said it can't be right because Sakura could only gotten the candy after the incident. There's not Sakura loved candy too much to serve.
I got it!
Okay.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be him.
I mean, what I meant was,
This about to be the easiest case.
oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious. It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit.
It's too easy for it to be Hiro. Too easy.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way!
How did Hiro see? How did he see that
You
though?
just don't know
It was
when
up
you're
on the
beat,
shelf
do ya?
because somebody moved it.
Hiro, hold on.
Yeah, here we
When
go.
did you see that dying message of hers?
Oh, he's about to make a fool of himself, Osh.
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
Idiot. I got a text message.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Hold on, sorry guys. Very sorry.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of got sidetracked a little bit. Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with dying message in, it was on the magazine shelf. Did he say it was by the table? I completely like zoned out.
Shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. And the thing is, though, it could... The thing is, it could be Hiro, but...
I can tell you exactly
the fact that the dying
the
message
dying
wasn't, like,
message.
clearly displayed
When
makes me
Ogre's
think
body
it's
was
somebody
discovered.
else. Because why would he move it?
I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay, yeah.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Yeah, that's right.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I think that's what Hiro said. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
When did you find it?
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Huh? What's wrong? Did I say something weird?
Shoot!
Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe we need to do
I
one
can
of
tell you
these
exactly
again.
when I found the
We might need to
dying
do one of
message.
these.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I think it's when Kyoko
I
said...
can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you when I found... It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out, what's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I
I
think
can
it...
tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, man. What's wrong? Did I say something weird? Oh, my God. Alright, it's gotta be the last one. This already isn't going well.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out, what's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
Alright, there we
No,
go.
that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Oh, my...
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Sakura didn't write that crap.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
That's not conclusive. That's not conclusive. We don't know for sure.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh, man.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
There you go.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Man, whoo, what a quick class trial. Nah, I'm just joking. It's not
I'm
Hero.
completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
Definitely.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Ooh, that's a good. I completely forgot about that.
Then, who did write it?
Hero could
Hero.
very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
It was Hero! Oh my, this class trial sucks. What? It was him the whole time? What?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Alright, let's hear it.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. Whoa! I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after
Yeah, but she was
that.
hit twice in the head.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Yeah, two things. Okay, it's not Hero, because the story is wrong. Number one, she got hit in the head twice. And number two, he left the magazine on the table, but it wasn't there. It was on the shelf.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Kyoko, come on! Kyoko, be like, wait, hold on, something isn't right about your story, Hiro.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yes!
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
2 things!
And until we figure that part out, we can't
Oh my
consider the case
God, I'm
closed.
so much smarter than everybody in here. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? Why he didn't use... Why the magazine was hidden.
I got it!
Man, I'm on 1 heart. I'm so
Everything you
cooked.
just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was...
Can I save? I'm saving right now.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
Yeah, but then what's the point of hiding
I don't
it?
see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
I think it was Toko.
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
Toko.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
Please let me pick. Oh, Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
What?
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Nobody.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed him.
Hiro.
You didn't.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I
Oh,
don't really
man.
see why, but okay.
We haven't reached out into the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Now I have to prove that. Oh, here we go. Non-stop debate. Make your argument. Oh, here we go! Here we go! I think it's status of Sakura's body.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Shoot!
Oh wait, no, that's right. But
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
there we go.
No, that's wrong!
I had the right idea, just the wrong piece of evidence.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Correct?
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yep.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yeah.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
I already know this.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because of the chest.
That's easy.
Because it's chest. They're chest pieces.
If you look at what the bottles all had in
They're
common,
chest
it
pieces!
should become clear.
Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh! Yeah, like, obviously. Yes, they're chess pieces. Oh my. We don't need to do all this! Alright, here we go. Chess pieces. Chess.
Now I understand.
I now have it!
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess
I mean,
piece.
obviously.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yeah, but there's no queen and knight.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
That means there's a missing chess
I
piece.
guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces.
Alright, we got it.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
There's a missing chess piece.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yes.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Oh my. Wait, the bottle. It was broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because the experiment we did. Obviously.
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle. And evidence that proves that is. Coke and I figured it out before. Oh, the experiment. Oh, Monokuma bottle experiment.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Yeah!
Compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the seam to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Obviously, yeah. There could be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved with this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionados. Nice. Sakura's second attacker? Boom.
The bottle that was removed was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Hold on. I apologize.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Yep. Oh my.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident.
Wait, are we
took
gonna
place.
learn that? What if all 3 of them went into the room, and then we find out Hina was just the killer the whole time? You know how crazy that would be?
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Oh.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, we like that kind of guy right there.
I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Okay.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Okay, now he's just lying. He did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Oh,
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
I know where she went.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Me and Kyoko are on the same brain wavelength right here. Obvious, we know where you were.
In the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Oh. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, what is it? So far, you probably pressing off Masson during your final strike without a second thought. Yep. From now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Okay. No, I'm not set to mean. I'm in the middle. Alright, here we go.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! No! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! It's a lie!
What? Oh my. Are you serious? How? What? Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Alright, there we go. Alright, full health. Let's go. No.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Oh, I can't see! Oh, here we go. I can just use those.
Nothing. I hate you. I curse you.
Okay.
That's enough!
Oh. Locker handprint.
This should prove it.
You were in the locker. Almost lost. You were in the...
Did you know someone left a
I would
handprint
be,
behind on the inside of the
what's his
locker?
name? Storage Horse. How did I open that locker?
They must have been hiding in there. And
I have a
put their
good
hand on the
feeling
wall
about this
without
locker. They always do the hard R, I swear.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Yeah, Toko, it should look familiar. It's yours.
It doesn't.
Now you're just lying.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
How do we compare it?
Clear everything up, right?
Yep, here we go.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Oh. Yes, I will! Okay, I did it!
Okay, it's my handprint.
Yep, there we go. She only did it because...
She just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
Oh my god. Okay, now I don't think Toko did it. Because now Hina is saying that you killed Sakura. That means... because Hina is always wrong.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
Oh my.
After I read Sakura's
Oh my
note, I had to
god!
go there early, so I went into the
Of
rec room.
course. No, she just said it again!
I didn't
Oh.
know what she might do if I didn't even go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Alright guys, so I got me a Blizzard from Dairy Queen, so I'm gonna keep this on auto play, and then when I have to play, I'll put the Blizzard down and obviously play. Alright, let's go.
You put it back upside down.
Of course I'll talk as well, because you know,
I didn't mean to.
I'm not just gonna eat and watch.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Whoa.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Yeah.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh my!
Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Genocide Jack. Her, you mean? Yeah, Genocide Jack.
Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater
What
heights.
the? Oh my.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wonder. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Oh my.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
What?
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Yeah, she's weakened though.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's
Man,
attack.
I just said that.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna,
Well then, that's that.
Whoa!
Vote. What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
I don't know.
No, not quite yet.
Oh, we haven't talked about the poison yet.
Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Yeah, there was no poison or anything. I forgot about that.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It
Tell
wasn't?
us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
My God. Yeah, it's not over. The one who killed Sakura is... Alright, let's play. Yellow powder.
I was just sleeping.
Wait, hold on. It could be, what status is Sakura's body? Just a blood running around her mouth. Vomited blood. It could be that. But I'm gonna stick with the yellow
Waking up right in front
powder.
of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
Yep.
So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf! I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed
I think
her
it's
head in
this. I only have one opportunity, so.
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Yes!
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Yeah, she wasn't even.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
Oh my god, man.
Just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. What? Oh, bloodstain.
I got it!
Nice.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The bloodstain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
She would have said
To
that.
make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
That too.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy.
I completely
After
missed
she
that.
killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nope.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No,
They would have seen
don't
her.
think that's possible.
What? Oh, the locker was open when she was in the room.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if
Poison.
Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
She's a tank, bro.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
The poison.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
But we rebuild. Blah blah blah. There's a possible explanation. Maybe it's. All right. Yellow powder. Or it could be the Monokuma file.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, Then what was it?
That's fine, I
There's
think.
no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Okay, well, it has to be this
So you
one,
think
but...
that I'm blaming me, huh?
Okay, I don't think the yellow powder... It could be the yellow powder. Okay. But then it could be Monokuma file. Let's look at Monokuma file. Violent vomiting of blood. I'm just gonna guess it's that.
What was it that killed her? If it wasn't from Japan, what was it?
There's no other that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
There we go.
That's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Oh, Rado.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
No, it was
That's how
vomiting
it
of
was.
blood.
The file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Nice.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
I agree with you, Byakuya.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Oh my!
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Whoa.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Yep.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's poison.
Especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
Where'd you find it?
On the A shelf, right?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the
Reagans.
poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison bag is just I'm sure I know where you got it. Yep.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
So? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
It's one of that.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Whoa! He's drinking the poison! Whoa! What is he doing?
Master!
What's he doing? Oh my! He's killing himself! Byakuya, you have so much to live for! No! Why is he doing that?
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
Byakuya, what are you doing, you idiots? He just drank the poison!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Spit it out! Spit it out!
Flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Because it kills people.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein? What the heck does that?
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Oh my.
It's protein powder.
Oh my god, are you serious?
That wasn't poison in the bottle.
Oh.
It was protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Somebody poisoned Sakura's drink. So obviously, okay. Protein shake. Drink. Okay, nice. Tea. Looking for a tea. Looking for a tea. Looking for a tea. There you go. Oh, what? D. I. N. Oh, I thought that was an N. Why'd I go for that?
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Yeah, that makes
Once
sense.
you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
She was tricked.
Holy crap!
All they had
I
to do
think
was
it's Hina.
hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real?
Whoa! Byakuya!
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
I think I know who it was. The footprints.
I got it!
I think it was Hina.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem.
Has to be Hina.
All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Knew it!
The footprints. They're mine.
Knew it.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear.
Why'd you kill your homegirl like that? She loved you, bruh. She loved you!
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
She was getting mad, all mad at us. She was getting all mad at us. And she's like, who killed him? Turned out to be her the whole time.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Me. Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
He was like, oh, unfortunately,
If the
they're not your
footprints
footprints.
didn't
Like,
belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
oh, that's
This
true!
whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just...
Yeah.
The two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once.
Whoa.
And then
Hold it.
Whoa!
Convinced.
You're
Kyogo's
not
not
about to
convinced.
claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like
All that
friendship
mascara
don't
he has on. Oh
What
my.
matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Why not, Kyoko?
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
I feel like
Don't
Byakuya is wrong so
misunderstand
many
me.
times compared
I'm
to
not saying
Kyoko.
it
He should
because of
just.
some misguided sentimentalism,
Okay,
but there's still that
lock
one
in now.
unsolved mystery.
I'm done with my
and I'm not
blizzard.
convinced.
So then, let's lock in. We're gonna pay attention, and we're gonna make sure Hina pays!
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Ooh, that's a good
Hina,
point.
if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Ooh.
well,
Oh, she's not the killer!
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Oh, that's a good
No,
point.
it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns
That's
me.
also a good point.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Oh.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
That's true also.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
Oh.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
And she's also an idiot, so I mean, I can kind of believe it.
You didn't notice?
You didn't notice? You idiot.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Whoa!
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
Alright.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison, then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
What if that's true? Isn't that a little strange? No, I don't get
Can
it.
you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Shut up, Genocide Jack.
It's the same
Shut
thing
up.
no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Oh my god, fire. Alright, here we go. Footprints show for source of the powder. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't
I
understand.
went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Okay.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A.
Okay.
Then I took the bottle with the poison in it
Yeah.
and left the chem lab.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
Oh man.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Oh, I missed what he said. Alright.
First I went to Section C.
I'm just gonna assume it's the footprints in the powder
That's when I
moving from
grabbed
Section
poison.
C to Section A.
And he spilled some of the... Yeah. Okay. And I moved from Section C to Section...
Sure. I have no idea. Because even from Section C to Section A, there'd be a bunch of footprints all over the place.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah, then if you spilled the powder on Section C, then there would be footprints where you were at.
Yeah? What
Okay, that makes more sense.
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
Wait, hold on. I think I just figured
That
something out.
contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I think I know what happened, but I'm not gonna say it until later. I'm gonna gatekeep for now. I was just nervous I didn't notice I left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well, you lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
That's correct. I think Byakuya said the same thing, and he was...
What the? What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Why is Byakuya showing a lot of like confusion right now?
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Wait, new evidence?
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
The powder.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Oh, a piece of...
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Oh my, of course.
Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
I got it!
Yeah, that was my immediate thought,
Part
was
of the
it
window
came from the record room
door, right?
The window?
Then why would that be there?
The window we broke to get in was like
Yeah, I think I know what happened. Alright, I think I figured it out. Yeah, oh yeah, I know what happened. Yeah.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
That means it was inside the room.
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Section A of the shelf.
I got it!
Yeah.
The bottle
I know
of
what
poison
happened.
was left on the shelf in the chem lab.
Dang.
That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, Byakuya is... Yeah.
I'll
Byakuya, I know who
poison
did it,
may
even
well have been
before
in the
you
rec room
did.
when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because the can was on top of the shards instead of... Or... The protein was on... Under the shards instead of on... No! The protein can was on top of the shards instead of... like, actually on it. So that means it was placed after.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside.
I figured that out way before you did, but I figured that out during the investigation.
That can wasn't there when she died. How did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
I know how she poisoned. I know how she got poisoned.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can.
Yeah.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
This is getting so bad.
How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she said that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what the evidence is. The protein can was on top of the... Yeah, it was.
When it comes to that protein can,
Yeah.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yep.
No. No, that's impossible.
No, it's not.
It had to have been in there the whole time.
Nope.
It had to be.
It was in there before the...
No, that's wrong. Yes. Yes.
You remember how there was broken glass
Gakyo, you
scattered all
suck!
around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Bro, look at him. He's
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
Guys, are you ready for me to say who I think did it? I think that all the evidence points to Sakura killing herself. Because, okay, if the bottle was brought in, she knew she was drinking the poison. It's a locked room, so it makes sense. There couldn't have been a murder that got out. It makes the most sense for her to have committed suicide.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Why would she kill herself?
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Byakuya can't comprehend that. He's always been treating this as a murder game. He can't comprehend somebody killing themselves.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took
I think it was Sakura. She had the yellow powder on top of her.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. Hina, I think it was Sakura.
I got it!
Because she had the yellow powder on top of her feet. That's what made me think Sakura killed herself. I was like, wait, okay, she had the yellow powder on top of her feet. It was a locked room, so no killer could get out. And then, what else was it? Oh, somebody planted, like, the protein can, so I was like, okay, well, someone's trying to frame it to be a murder when it's actually a suicide.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about?
What if she was like, oh, I know I'm dying. And she's like, in order to save everyone, in order to save you, Toko, I will take a drink from the poison. Oh my god, Sakura I think would be, Sakura would be the best character in the game.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence. Now I have to hate Hina with it. I have to make her oh, no. Please, please, please! No, please don't do it! Don't do it! Alright, let's go.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong!
Oh my.
I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying?
I think I understand this.
Wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! Wrong!
Okay.
You're wrong! Stop talking! I hate you! You're a liar!
Okay.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
Yep.
This should prove it.
Yes!
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
Yep.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled.
Yeah.
So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
She wanted to kill herself.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contains.
But what? Why would she be looking for poison?
No, it was me. The poison.
Why?
Because
Oh.
I killed
No,
her.
you didn't.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. Yeah, they kind of made it pretty obvious at this point. Sakura killed herself.
Here's my answer.
Man, it's confirmed.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Man. I liked Sakura, man. I didn't want her to die. And then she killed herself. Oh.
The killer was Sakura?
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
So you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because, of course, Byakuya created the... What? Sakura wanted to create... Monokuma forced her into... Okay, Sakura created the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Yeah.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead.
Hina, you jerk!
And because the bottle of
She's going down the
poison rolled
rankings
near
for
the
sure
doorway.
because of this.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Fine.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to
Yeah.
the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Ooh. Oh. Yeah,
Once you
Hina,
were at the
what?
chem lab,
Oh my...
you headed
what
straight
the...
to the section where
Hina,
the
you
protein powder was
jerk!
kept.
You
There, You
serious?
took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Whoa, Ogre!
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Oh, man.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Why would she do that?
No, no!
Why would she do that?
I killed her! I did it!
Well, then she would be killing
Enough,
herself.
Hina. It's over.
It's not!
Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
No! No! No, not with the comic book! No, 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 no! Okay, I think I understand the... Okay, where's Byakuya? Okay, there. Easy. Next. Alright. Okay, so then we get Toko with the locker. Yep, here we go. Oh, can I just... Okay, I can just go like this. Okay. This is this, I think? And then... Where's the Toko dying message? There. And then Toko runs out, she sees it. Is it this? Yeah, it's probably this. And then the magazine. Then this. She puts it back upside down. Genocide Jack comes back. Boom. And Sakura's like, I'm gonna kill myself. So I think it's this. Yeah. And then, yeah. This is when whoever picked up poison. And she... Sure, I mean... I think this might have been something. Sure. Sure. I don't care, I don't care. Please. Please, please, please.
This
Come on, come on.
Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yes!
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
That was the easy one, though. This one's easy, too.
But one of them headed out. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
He would have been found out so quick as well.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
It would have been figured out in like 10 minutes.
He wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
Yes, and that was not gonna work.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the code
he would have been
clear,
figured out in a minute. He would have been figured out in 30 seconds because Toko saw the whole thing.
She jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards.
Look how evil she looks there. Oh my.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Tank.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
The poison. Man, I killed
It was
this.
the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
How did she know?
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
Why would she do
They
that?
did all this
How?
specifically to place all the suspicion on
This is
themselves
just asking more questions and getting answers.
in an attempt to guide the
No, it
trial
actually
to
gave
a
more
false
answers than
conclusion.
questions, Jake. Come on.
And the one who went to all that effort,
Hina.
was you, Hina.
Man.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the
She did say that! Oh boy. Hey! See? Those were definitely during the bullet time battles or whatever they were. 86.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Obviously we're gonna make the right choice. God dang. Obviously, we're voting for, Byakuya. Oh my god. Yeah, Sakura, the dead one. Man, Sakura actually did it. Is there ever gonna be a game where we, like, vote for the person who's actually a wrong vote? Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire...
Okay, we're done here.
What did
So
you say?
that's the whole truth. I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
Yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. Yo, she wants us dead. I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you're gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hands. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. Now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Man. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you... Hina. Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Oh my god. And yet...
Why?
And yet... Oh man. Poor Sakura, dude. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out. Hina. Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a
favor to ask.
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back into the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in, please. Open the door.
Why?
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 Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all... Oh, I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial? Sakura died hanging all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. And I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm so sorry to interrupt when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but
Hey!
it's just taking so long. I'm about to sleep. I'll sleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you've just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course, I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? So you're telling me that Sakura, that she had a Oh my, are you serious? What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura, oh, that's her real suicide. What? But he'd already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. Oh my... Alright, let's just... This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put it in her room. But then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. Oh my. That handwriting is terrible. I should have known it was Monokuma. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Yo, I don't think you want to say that. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene cuts.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Would you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina. There's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
Man. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried until the first murder had happened. Nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
man, that's how I came to feel. So that's why, Sakura,
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
man. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering into someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the masterminds demand that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone else. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
And Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Dang, man.
Whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other. But you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. Ooh. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly hit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserved all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Boo. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Oh, straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Huh? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
The heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Oh! Oh! Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina are both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What? What's going on here? Now I only have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I could catch on fire. What? Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now you could say that Sakura's death has no meaning? How boring. Nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
what the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish
It's a
you
moment.
guys?
Punishment? What? There's nobody to punish!
What?
Wait, but Sakura's... Are they gonna punish Hina? No, no way. You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever student I want. Okay. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare times one rule. What the heck does that
Listen
mean?
up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment. It'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Who the heck? Who's getting executed? There's nobody else. No! No! It's Alter Ego! No! Oh my. Yep, so Chihiro just died a second time. Monokuma found alter ego. No. Yep, okay. We're back to square one. Nice. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Ew, that took a really... Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for a post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. Oh my. I realize how dangerous... No, man!
But still, I'm gonna do...
Man, alter ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? You're friends with basketball? Shut up! He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. You killed him. Is this what you call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things? Even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you like. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. Oh. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew that you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop? It was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help, at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Pooh! Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1 billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript. Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Oh. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell you the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. Oh, what? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy! That was a close one! Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Oh, you jerk. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit? Yeah, you jerk. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But,
Too bad.
it sucks for you, loser. Oh my. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares about what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well,
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Woohoo! Think about that. Think long, think hard. Man, those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message? Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school? The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Oh my. And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So, the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So now, what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there, other than to head back up?
oh
yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But, I, must still feel responsible. She is responsible! Dial that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How do you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? Huh?
No, 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 no!
What the heck does that mean? No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? It's absolutely not what's happening here. Why'd I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball. Because you are! Sleazeball! Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No!
Hey, stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
As such, soon okay then.
Nighttime descended, and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Lead or lead? What the?
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, yeah. Kyoko's in my room. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. I think I'm gonna end it when it reaches, like, chapter 4 end. You know how it goes? So we could just get the full thing. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Well, let's find out. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. What's the favor? What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not gonna just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "The data center on the 4th floor." What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Oh my. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center. But I thought it was locked. Yeah, okay. I made my way into the after hours of school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. She may be inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up here, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I could see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looks like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It says midnight right there! I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko!
You too?
You too?
You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo! What the heck was that about? So we left and went back to our rooms. And then,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. She shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. Then that was over. Was I turned to leave?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Who's Mukuro Ikusaba? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Oh! Mukuro Ikusaba's the secret student!
The one they call the ultimate despair.
Shit! Mukuro Ikusaba, that's the mastermind! That has to be the mastermind.
Watch out for her.
She has to be the mastermind. She has to be. Man, what a chapter. Only one death. Oh, and alter ego, I guess. Oh, well, they added the 7 because there's actually a secret student. Mukuro Ikusaba. The ultimate despair. Alter lump. What is alter lump? Yes, save the data. Okay.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you hate people that just screw things up. See you guys in the next video.